Hey guys, this is John Garcia here. Just want to show you a video on how to make a step-by-step process paludarium. If any of you guys don't know what a paludarium is, it is a mixture between a vivarium and a pond. A vivarium is pretty much a plant, 100% planted setup. There's no fake stuff in there. What we're going to do is we're going to set up a waterfall over by piping there, run it through the bottom, kind of bring it through. Probably have the landmass drop about here, so we're probably going to have a good 40, 50, 60 gallons sitting right here of just water. We'll plant some tropical fish in there and plants and run up through here. And my wife wants a river coming through about here, and we don't know if we want to go through poison dart frogs or salamanders or what we're going to do yet, but we'll figure it out when the time comes. The entire thing was custom made. That's flipped around on the wrong way, but it's got pull joys on the side. I do have a pump tank, and I'm actually going to set it up and use it as a secondary system to run my fogger and my misting system. Run some pumps through there. Lots and lots of pumps. Gotta get that water flow going. Gotta get the tank moist. Humidity is a must, especially in a tropical paludarium. Not so much in a heated setup like for lizards, but fortunately you don't want a water pond going in with bearded dragons or leopard geckos or anything else. So always make sure you're building a tank setup for the right species of animal you're going through. Obviously falls are a danger, so you can't have any sharp drop-offs. You don't want the animal to fall and break something, especially if you don't have a good vet around. And always do your research. Kind of show you the tank a little bit. We picked this up today in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Looked at the lid here. The entire thing was sealed with silicone all around the corners. It is 100% safe for your pets when dried. Now, one thing I do recommend is, you don't want complete contact with it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a subfloor coming through, gravel. I want to try to be as natural as possible. But for the back wall, I'm going to get styrofoam blocks, build it up, make my walls, whatever, running through. I don't want the flat look. I want a rocky wall. You always want gravel. Get the right substrate for your plants. Because you want your background plants, foreground, midground. You don't want your foreground covering up your midground, or they're not going to grow right. You have the river running through here. You always want moisture coming down. If you want, get a little bit of misters. Set them up in the back, going through, and have it misted. My personal opinion is get the tank set up and try to have your tank running at an optimal humidity for the animals you can have in it, and optimal temperature for at least probably about a good month. That way for sure it's going to be stable set up. You don't want to put animals in there and have something fluctuate and then they die. That's just a waste of money. We have a complete ballast setup I'm going to run with. Probably change the bulbs in here so they can fit better and more accurate sunlight for the animals and for the plants, because regular fluorescents unfortunately don't promote good growth. You still use the ballast setup, just make sure you get different bulbs. What's going on here is we were putting in, this was set up for a reef tank, as I said before. We're going to come through here. I'm going to cut a hole at the bottom here, probably can't see because it's dark, and we're going to put 4 35 gallon per hour pumps through, 2 going through each one, so I can get that nice water flow going and make an overhang going so you can't see the holes. Just in case, if you ever build one, make sure you screen these off. That way if an amphibian or lizard or anything gets up there, they can't get in there and drown themselves. Always make sure you screen any openings in your tank off. You don't want anyone getting stuck, and especially with paludariums, because once they're built, you never ever take them apart. I'll let you guys know how it goes.